Born and raised in Sweden to parents that fled the Yugoslavian war in the 1990s, Zećira Mušović is determined to become a goalkeeping great. After 8 successful seasons in Sweden's top flight, she made the move to Chelsea and has since picked up 3 back-to-back titles. After reaching the semi-finals previously, she hopes to help Sweden get their hands on this year's Women's World Cup. Zećira, thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us today. I'm just so intrigued to learn more about you and your upbringings, really. So I'm going to take it right back. Your family are actually from Bosnia, but yet you grew up in Sweden.
Yeah, I'm the only one in my family that's born in Sweden. My family, they fled the Yugoslavian war, left everything they had behind them to find safety for my family. So. Amazing country, which I'm extremely grateful for. Having my family coming from Bosnia, I've kind of grown up with 2 different cultures. The Swedish culture, which is full of opportunities, you're allowed to do whatever you want, you can dream big, you can educate yourself. And then you have the Balkan culture, which is, for me, it's about working hard, you know what you want. It's been a privilege, I would say, to grow up with 2 different cultures and really getting the best of them both. I would say growing up and playing football hasn't always been something that was expected from me. I don't know how many times I heard, like, why should you play football as a girl? Many people just thought that that was something that was supposed to be a short-lived hobby, like something that I was just doing in my youth. But still, I was dreaming big. I wanted to be the best and to keep going. But I always had people, maybe not the closest family, but around my family, friends asking and doubting my football career. Like, for me, it was just weird hearing those comments because why shouldn't I be allowed to play football? Like, it shouldn't matter if I'm a boy or a girl, or it was just me, and that was what I loved to do.
You've been with all the youth teams in Sweden.
I'm proud that I can give something a little bit back to the country who's helped my family so much.
Being the only girl, how did you start your footballing journey? What was your first footballing memory?
I remember I was 9 years old. I was at the school tournament. Then a coach came up to me and asked if I was playing for a team. And I was like, no, I want to play ping pong that's my sport. Then I joined him to a training with Statena IF, a club from Sweden. And I completely fell in love with it.
When you went to that club, were you a goalkeeper or an outfield player?
Outfield player, yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. I was an outfield player for 3 years, maybe.
Is that why you're so good with your feet?
I love that part of the game. I love being part of a team. I wouldn't describe me as a person who loves throwing myself around, and I'm not that kind of goalkeeper.
Was there a bit of a negotiation between your parents to let you play then?
Yes, I had to do that.
So what was that then?
The studies. I love to learn new stuff, and I never really seen myself as just a football player, so I'm always curious in other things around the football area. So, I don't know, I have some courses in leadership, psychology, organization, project management, B license in coaching.
Wow.
Now I'm studying sports management.
So you're studying now at the moment?
Yeah, throughout UEFA. So that's something I'm really interested in and, yeah, curious.
Okay, career in Sweden. You made your first team debut at the age of 15.
Oh, wow, long time ago. Back then, I started off with the senior team quite early. I think I was 13 or so when I did my first training sessions. Yeah, it was really fun, but it was a bit of a tricky time because I was training with people that were at least 10 years older than me, and I was a bit nervous because I was like, what should I joke about with these people? Like, do we have the same humor? Will we understand each other? But they were amazing.
You joined the top Swedish team, at the time known as?
LDB FC.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it. Pretty successful there, right? 4 titles, 3 domestic cups in your 8-year time that you were there, is that right?
Yeah, something like that. I spent 8, almost 9 important years there in my life, and years that shaped me a lot, both on and off the pitch.
You've been with all the youth teams at Sweden as well. What was that experience like?
It was really cool. I remember the first mail that I got home, that I was selected for the youth.
You got it through the post?
Swedish. Yeah. It was different times back then. So I remember I was so proud. It was like a letter with the national anthem, the lyrics.
Wait, they sent you the anthem to learn?
Yeah. I
Did
mean,
you know
I knew it, of course. But every time I sing the national anthem, I feel such a thankfulness for so much. Like, I'm proud that I've made it to that stage. But I'm also proud that I can give something a little bit back to the country who's helped my family so much. I remember asking myself the question, do I even want to play football? Is it worth it? Is it worth moving so far away from my family just for football?
So Chelsea, I actually need to take a lot of credit for your Chelsea move. Yeah, so...
Tell me more.
Well, Chelsea played Rosengard in a friendly in 2017. And I stepped up to take a penalty. It was an epic shot. It was going top bin, it was worldy.
The rest is history.
And she saved it. Then Chelsea, you got their attention. So
Thank you.
There you go.
Guess.
Well, no, it was much more than that. But how did the rest happen? How did the move happen? What was the conversations?
No, I had 8 amazing years in Sweden. I learned a lot, but I came to the stage in my career where I felt like, okay, I need to make the next move to be able to continue developing and to be able to reach my goal.
What is your goal then, if you say reach your goal?
I want to be the best. We'll see if I end up there, but that's always been my target in everything that I'm doing.
So going from Sweden to England,
I remember it so clearly. The last couple of weeks, I was so anxious about moving. On one hand, it was my biggest dream to play for Chelsea, but I realized on the other hand that it was maybe my biggest nightmare. And I remember asking myself the question, do I even want to play football? Is it worth it? Is it worth moving so far away from my family just for football?
And 3 back-to-back titles now?
Yeah. I mean, I left one winning club to join another one in England and in Chelsea. So
It's what you do.
I love it. I love it. I love to win. I love to be pushed. I love to be challenged. And I love to work hard. So I think all of those things are important things to give yourself the chance to win. So no, it's I feel like Chelsea, Zećira, perfect match.
Zećira, you ready?
Yeah.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee. Like, you have to have a Swedish fika when you're drinking the coffee.
So Swedish fika is cake and coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. You have to have that.
Okay, favourite film?
I'm a cheesy person, so anything that has to do with love. A good love story.
Favourite artist?
Dua Lipa is amazing.
Yeah?
Ed Sheeran, Adele. Oh my God, Adele.
So you're quite poppy.
Yeah, quite poppy.
First football kit that you owned?
Milan, my brother's favorite team, and I had to do everything that he was doing, so of course I had to have the same shirt as him.
Biggest fear?
Snakes. Oh.
Yeah. Favourite city?
Wherever my family are.
That's really nice.
That's my
actually.
favorite city.
Last person you sent a text to?
Mom, saying that everything went fine. I'm here, it's safe. She's such a worrying person. I always have to text her wherever I go. I'm 27 years old, but I still have to do it.
First job?
A referee.
You were a referee?
Yeah, when I was 12, maybe.
Who did you ref?
Kids, young kids.
Did they listen to you?
They had to, come on, I was the ref. You always listen to the ref.
Worst habit?
I always do things in the last minute, you know?
Oh, okay,
So,
right.
I mean, I'm never late, but I'm always exactly on time, so I always end up being a bit stressed.
Pickled herrings or meatballs?
Definitely meatballs. We have the meatballs, the potato, the sauce with it, lingonberries. Oh, amazing.
Last question. Who is your GOAT?
Marta. She's amazing.
Because a lot of her career was in Sweden, wasn't it?
Yeah, she's a legend in Sweden. Everyone knows who Marta is. Like, if my mom knows who you are, then you're a legend. She definitely knows who Marta is.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good kind of barometer, isn't it? If my mum knows,
Yep.
you've made it.
You're a legend.
Well done, Marta. Zećira's mum knows you. Ever heard of a game called croquet?
Not much enough.
So do you fancy a game then?
I mean, we could have picked something that I'm good at.
Well, you might be good.
Have
don't
you
know.
picked this?
No. I've never played it either, so
Okay.
it's a level playing field. So
Okay.
good to go?
Yep.
All right,
Let's go.
let's do it. Never played croquet in my life. I thought it was croquet. So you can see the inner Birmingham in me has never played this sport. I've already lost the golf round to Raffaele, so this is an opportunity now for me to get some confidence back and get my reputation back on track with a vital win at croquet. OK, croquet, England, Sweden, it's on.
It's on.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
You're not even making eye contact.
I don't need.
OK, best of three, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm nervous. Oh, I am terrible. Oh, she's good. Oh my God, how good's that? Totally the wrong direction. Oh my God, they're both like exactly the same. Have you played this before?
No.
You're lying, swear you're lying.
This is eye-hand coordination.
Oh, that was a good
Ooh,
one.
now
Look, it's
you're
gonna hit
awake.
yours.
That was.
Oh, look, she's getting nervous. Oh, okay, gotta hit the red. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh!
Oh my God. Stop. Yep.
That is not bad. Oh my God. Get in there, England. Look at her head. It's gone. Oh, look at how close that is. She's a bit scary. Do you know what I mean? The focus. Technically, I'm shocking, so I've just got to play mind games with her. Right, come on, this is for the point. Yes! 1-0, 2 more to go. Best of 3. If I win this one, you're out. Oh, that's not a bad shot. Me now.
That is good. No way. No. Yes. I think the pitch is leaning a little bit.
Are you blaming the bobble? It's a bit dry.
Yeah.
Needs some water.
If I win this.
I'm winning 1-0, so if I get this, that's 2-0, that's you done, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you want me to say it again? Can you hear? You got it, okay. Too much.
Oh my God. That was actually terrible.
Sometimes you don't need to say anything. Uh-oh.
Knock.
Oh, yes. So if I get this through, I win.
Yeah, I think the one who's watching this will understand. So you don't have to explain
You've
it.
absolutely nibbled. Yeah. Well done.
You have a future in this sport. Suits you.
Well, I ain't got one in football, so I'll have to get it in this. Are you slightly annoyed?
No.
No? Just not angry a little bit? Not... Don't look it. Slightly stressed.
A total disaster. It doesn't really matter what the result was. There's only one winner here today, and that's croquet.
Well, she had a great start, but I don't think it could get any worse for me. One of them where you start so bad, literally the only way is up, and I started to get in her head then a little bit. That was it then. So I was buzzing. Once I seen the head wobble like a Churchill dog, I thought, oh, I'm in here, I've got this.
I had my difficulties getting to this stage. That got me to a point where I felt like I want to create more dreams for young girls.
OK, so your Swedish international career, your debut against Russia, clean sheet.
Yeah, a long time ago.
When did you find out you were going to start and have your debut?
The day before the training, a massive moment for me. Those are one of the moments where I was like, yeah, I'm singing the national anthem. I'm about to make my debut, and I'm so proud.
Was another proud moment then, the 2019 World Cup?
First tournament, I remember clearly when I was 12, me and my brother watched the World Cup. And yeah, we made a deal that one day I want to play for the national team to represent my country in a major tournament. And here we are.
Well, let's talk about then Australia, New Zealand. Excited?
Extremely excited. I've represented Sweden in 3 big tournaments now.
Who's the other teams then to watch out for then in your mind?
England is definitely one of the top teams. Spain, Germany, the US, Netherlands, France. Like, there's so many good teams right now.
Is that just because of where the game has gone? It's so competitive now. Like, women's football was just the shift that's happened over the last few years.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I mean, the conditions that's been given to us within the game, it's just made the game explode and the interest around it, and it's amazing to be a part of it. I've been part of where it wasn't that good to today, so yeah, the journey has been massive.
So come on, what other Swedish players do we have to look out for in this tournament then?
Oh, we have some really good players. Stina Blackstenius up top from Arsenal.
Yeah, good player.
A really good player. Fridolina Rolfö from Barcelona.
Barca, what a player.
She is amazing. Caroline Seger, legend in the game, has played I don't know how many major tournaments, too many.
I think she's got 232 caps, Caroline Seger. I think her first tournament was 2005.
Yeah, I was like 9 years old back then. How is that even possible?
Maybe don't tell her that. You're
no,
there
but
to
that
boost
just
confidence.
Yeah, but that just tells how good she is and how big she is in the women's game.
So Sweden third in the 2019 World Cup. What's the expectations in camp then for this World Cup?
We always want to win everything that we are participating in, but I feel like we have to have a big respect for the quality around the world right now. Of course, we want to go for that gold medal that we don't have yet, but we also know that it will require a lot of hard work and perfect performances.
What's the interest like in Sweden and the support back home for you guys going to this World Cup?
It's massive. It's a lot of people that are interested in the Swedish national team, but also in this specific tournament. I feel a lot of people are talking about it, buzzing about it. The games will be early in the morning, so you can already hear that people are planning to wake up early, have the breakfast in front of the TV and support us from home.
They will all be with their fika cheering you on?
Yeah.
How do we inspire more girls then to be a goalkeeper?
I mean, just by doing this, telling people about the goalkeeping position, about what we are doing, about the different parts of the game. Some people love to throw themselves around. That's cool. You learn how to fly, basically. But there's different parts of that role about being a leader, about being the safe, last standing person in front of your teammates and helping them to reach their goals.
Tell us a little bit more about this project that you're working on, Next Generation Dreamers.
Next Generation Dreamers is my own project that I've just started that is aiming to see more young girls that comes from vulnerable areas who's maybe lacking the support from home out of cultural reasons, economical reasons, whatever reason that's stopping them from dreaming. And I want to create more dreams for young girls.
How do you do that? What do you offer then to help them create these dreams and then see it through?
So the project will be about visits to different clubs, telling my story. I had my difficulties getting to this stage, and that got me to a point where I felt like, you know what, I want to inspire the next generation, firstly by being open with my story, and then showing that everything is possible. I want to inspire the next generation to dream and hopefully to pave the way for them. So when they're ready, they can just continue what we have started. That is my purpose. I feel like that is what motivates me, that is what I'm passionate about, and that is what I want to do.
That'll be your legacy.
We'll see.
Look, I mean, you are incredible, and thank you so much for sharing your story. It amazes me what incredible women I've been able to interview, and that goes exactly for what you are, an incredible woman. So, yeah, we dare to dream more, right? And wish you all the very best for the World Cup.
Thank you so much.